Hello there guys, so I haven't got any work until today, Thursday. I worked last time in Monday with the Scania P420 and now I got this Scania G490 2017 year model, so it's still not the new generation. We have 3 of those new generation trucks now, but I still haven't gotten opportunity to drive them. I was actually really close at driving that P420 again. But then he was like, I'll just take this truck instead, because the P420 was not really ready yet. Somebody else had it. So I got this more really nice, beautiful truck. Only gone 83,000 kilometers. And right now it says it's like 4 degrees outside, but it's actually getting real close to 0 degrees, I think, and very slippery. I noticed when driving at the terminal there was ice at some spots, so I have now set the bogie to relieved pressure on the bogie axle. So we got 8 tons on the front, 8 tons on the driving axle and 7.5 tons on the bogie. So that's great. You want a little bit more ton on the driving axle to get some grip, and you gotta be real careful in the corners and stuff. Can be like black ice out of nowhere. So now I loaded up the full truck to one store, and then I'm gonna go back and empty the truck, bring back some empty goods, and then I'm gonna drive to Tyresö again, but with trailer, I think, to 2 different places. So I have a lot of stuff to do today. And when I loaded, I loaded up because this is a new truck and very high, so it got these balks, whatever those are called in English. And then with this pole here, as you can see, the one I'm holding here, this pole you use to pull down the balks. You push that in there, into that hole in there, and then you pull it that way, and then you can pull it down from the roof. And you want to place them in the middle of this here, right in the middle. That's the best location. And then you place light pallets on top, and then you end up, when you're done, you end up by blocking them up like this. You take up the last one, so you can see here how much pressure this thing can take. I don't know how much kilos that is. 1000 DAN, I think that's like 800 kilos or 900 kilos or something like that. So these pallets, you can see there's chips there, there's some other bread and stuff, and the drinks and heavy stuff I put below. So that's how you guys do it, if you were wondering. And this is how it looked like when I was done. There we got my electric forklift, which I load everything in to the truck. And this is how it looks like. There's the freeze wall, and there's the inside of the refrigerator, how that looks like on these 2017 models. And here's the port on top. You see, this is not good, by the way. You see how little it's on top there? That's very bad. Oh, now we got the new Gen Scania coming up here. Can't really see that too good though. Okay, let's get going now. Probably not gonna see any reversing or anything, just nice Scania engine sound. And I'm gonna talk a little bit now in the beginning, and then I'm gonna be quiet, I think, so you can just enjoy the engine sound. So, what do you guys think about, oh, there's another new Gen Scania coming up behind us. What do you guys think about, boy, look at this beautiful truck here. Nice, very nice. About this camera setup I'm using now. I know some of you have been asking about this, because you guys get dizzy, you say. You get dizzy when you're... Come on. Thank you. Alright, now it wasn't so bad because that guy helped me out. You see, he's going to the left, and then you let people in that's gonna go to the right, because they're gonna go out more faster, you know. So yeah, I did put this sort of camera setup now, because I don't know what you guys want really. I just thought I'd test it out. Sorry it's so dark out. It just turned dark. The clock is 16 now. So it turns dark already 15:30. It starts starts going dark now here in Sweden in November, in the middle of November now, 2017, here in north of Europe, Stockholm. So I want to tell you about a really strange thing that happened in Monday. You know, I drove that Scania P420, and then I recorded also, if you remember, I recorded a relaxing video. But then the time was only like 18 o'clock, so I still had another drive to Solna and Täby Arninge with just a few pallets. So I drove to Solna and then I finished there, and as I was driving away there was 2 lanes, you know, 4 lanes kind of, but with a middle section there between, splitting the ways. Anyways, so what happened was I was at an intersection and it was red for all of us, and then to the furthest left there was a 3rd lane for the people who's gonna turn left, you know. So that turned green, but we had still red. And then one guy in the rightest lane started going with a white old pickup, kind of like this one, but older, nastier. He just started going against the red, and I was like really surprised, but even more surprised that the people left of him also started driving against red. 3 cars, 4 in total, they all drove against red right out at the intersection. Luckily there was no other cars coming just by that time, so no accident happened. But it's so crazy. People, they just look at their phones and they just think whenever somebody else is gonna go, I'm gonna go. Like if somebody else does the mistake and drives against red, then 3 more cars comes driving against red as well. That's just so crazy. Like, how dumb can you be, really? How ignorant and mobile addicted can you be, really? I mean, that's crazy. They're probably looking down on their mobiles, and then they just kind of see the car moving in front of them, and then they just drive. And I mean, if I were them, I would at least take a glance if it's red, and then I would have stomped on the brakes in that case. At least the last car, like there was 1 car to the right going against red, and right when that started going, this started going, because he thought it was green maybe, because that one was going. And then the guy behind that one started going, and then the 3rd guy also drove against red. So can you believe that? That's just, I can't believe that. There's no way I can believe that. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna probably record a relaxing video as well, just driving back to the terminal, because I know you guys like that. Helps you sleep and whatnot. Love the sound of this thing, it's so epic. Absolutely beautiful sound. Trailer brake button that I was talking about earlier on the new Volvo FH540 Tridam truck as well, it has this, or the new generation Volvos, it has this lever here to the right of the steering wheel, which you can kind of pull, and it activates the trailer brakes. Now I've told you earlier that that is because when it's slippery out and the trailer comes out and you're braking and the trailer comes around, and then you should put that. But I'm not so sure if it works that way, really. I'm not so sure about that. Now I noticed that, or earlier I noticed that the trailer brake only works at the lower speeds. Trailer brake, it only works at lower speeds, so then you can't be able, you couldn't be able to push it while driving a little bit faster, where usually that's when the accidents happened, with the trailer coming out when it's slippery. You know, if the trailer is more heavy loaded than the truck and you start braking really hard, and maybe the truck gets better grip, and maybe you're turning a little bit and the trailer goes over some ice, then the trailer actually brakes harder because it has more load, you know. So what can happen then is the trailer can slide out because the truck is braking faster than the trailer, causing the trailer to slide out behind you, you know. So that's what happens, and I thought that was what the trailer brakes was intended for, because then you can release the brakes of the truck and you can push the trailer brakes. That will bring the trailer back in behind you. But I don't know if it works like that. I don't know if it's made for that, you know. On this truck you have a switch here. Just beneath the stereo here I have a switch. If I press it, it activates the trailer brakes. But I don't know if that works in higher speeds as well. If it does, then of course then it will be a great help if the trailer comes around like that. But it's gonna be like panic. It's just trying to search for this button, the switch for the trailer brakes. That would be like, I don't know, weird. At least on the new generation Volvos you had this lever, so it's really quick to just pull it. Anyways, I'm just babbling off as usual, like crazy. I'm not so sure if I'm gonna make a 2-part video of this now, because I have 11 minutes left to my destination and I have 5 minutes left of recording, so that second part video is just gonna be 5 minutes long. I think I'm gonna maybe do it per note. But I think honestly most of you probably prefer head mount view, as this view as I'm watching now the screen, it seems very small, like you can't see lots of stuff. Okay, you know, it's dark. Maybe if I turn this on you can at least see the steering wheel a little bit there. But I don't want to drive like this is pretty awkward. Warning.
Har inträffat ett antal trafikolyckor. Vi börjar på E18 Enköpingsvägen mot Enköping vid Bro. Det är mellan avfart och påfart, alltså lite längre borta.
Gotta be careful with the engine brake now also when it's slippery.
Sen tar vi E4 Uppsalavägen, är Scania-tunneln i riktning mot Södertälje och Hässleden. Slutet av tunneln.
What? I can't take a left here. What? Okay, this is fun. That's just great fun, man. I can't take a left here, they blocked up the whole place here. I was supposed to take a left here, how the heck am I gonna do it now? I'm gonna have to turn around over there in the roundabout. Gosh, what a detour.
Vägen är med ändationen i riktning in mot stan. Där är det någon som har tappat en möbel. Den ska ligga i höger körfält. Sen länsväg 275 Bergslagsvägen efter rondellen med Hässelby mot Hjulsta havererad bil.
Okay, you know what guys, I'm just gonna do this relaxing video now, so I'm gonna stop this video now, and if you want to watch the rest you can check out the description for a link to part 2, where it's just gonna be a relaxing drive from this place here, Port 73 Bro, towards Tyresö Trollbäcken.